Live on DAZN Worldwide, May 2nd and 3rd, a knockout weekend of boxing. Garcia versus Romero and Canelo versus Skull. 2 huge fights. Pick one or go all in for only $90. Exclusively on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com.
Gentlemen, the weigh-in continues. Before we go to our next fight, we have greatness in the room with our fighters, and I would like to introduce just a few that I have spotted. Standing behind me, of course, he's a former Olympic gold medal champion, a 6-time 7-division world champion from the Boxing Hall of Fame, the Golden Boy, Oscar de la Hoya. And standing right here behind me to my left, a man who made boxing history with over 20 defenses of his middleweight world championship. Also, he went from middleweight to the light heavyweight world title. Also from the Boxing Hall of Fame, the former undisputed middleweight world champion, former light heavyweight world champion, the man known as B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins! And sitting down here in the front row, ladies and gentlemen, we are in New York, where he is originally from. Ladies and gentlemen, I was lucky enough to introduce him many times in the world of boxing. One of the most popular heavyweight champions in boxing history. The former 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson. So the third of our of our triple hitter fights tomorrow night is here for the official weigh-in. 12 rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, 16 fights, 13 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats. He's the former junior welterweight world champion, Rolando Rolly Romero. And we got some music there, that's good. And his opponent to the stage and then to the scales from Victorville, California, USA. 24 victories, 20 big wins by KO, only 1 defeat. Ranked among the best in the world by Ring Magazine. And he is Ryan King Ryan Garcia. First onto the scales, the young man that comes to us from Las Vegas, former junior welterweight world champion, Rolly Romero. 146.6 pounds for Rolando Rolly Romero. Next onto the scales, his opponent, 24 victories, 20 wins by KO, only 1 defeat. Ranked among the best in the world at 140 pounds. Welterweight fight tomorrow night on the scales. King Ryan Garcia. 146.8 pounds for Garcia. Romero versus Garcia, the third of the triple hitter fights. Fatal Fury at Times Square, New York, USA. A great night of boxing. It's all available on pay-per-view on DAZN.com. There they are, Romero versus Garcia, the third of our 3 main event fights in Fatal Fury. Times Square, New York City, New York.
We're here with former world champion Rolly Romero. This is going to be your first fight at 147. And when I was in camp with you in Las Vegas, you said this jump in weight should have come a long time ago. How are you feeling?
Not so hungry this time.
And then again, this is going to be your second marquee fight. You fought Gervonta Davis also in New York a few years ago. Now you're going to be fighting in Times Square. What are you envisioning?
A knockout, a vicious knockout. You see, I knock him out. Long overdue.
It seems like it's been a pretty heated battle between you and Ryan, the face-offs, the trash talk. Is it personal?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It hasn't been heated. I think it's been pretty professional.
All right, so we're going to see the knockout tomorrow night. Is that right?
Of course.
All right, Rolly Romero tomorrow night in Times Square. Thank you. All right, I think a lot of people are here to see you, of course. Ryan Garcia, one of the biggest stars in all of boxing. You're going to be fighting at a career high, 147 pounds. We know how big you are. How much better are you feeling right now?
Much better. You know, this is the weight class I belong in. This is the one I feel the most comfortable, so excited to start my journey at 147.
And this is going to be your first fight in a year. You had the layoff. Was that layoff good for you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but inactivity is the worst thing you can have in your career, but at the end of the day, you know, a lot of boxers go through it. I've been through it many times before, so I'm going to show out come Friday night.
Yeah, at yesterday's press conference, we saw you and Bill Haney get into it, and when I was with you in camp in La Jolla, you told me it's not personal between you and Devin, but it is between you and Bill. Why?
I mean, I'm not going to give too much energy into that. You know, he likes to talk a lot, but at the end of the day, you know, I got to focus on Rolly's tomorrow, because without winning that, we can't have that rematch. So I got to stay focused on Rolly's. He's a power puncher, so I got to watch every step.
Times Square, New York. You're going to be right in the center of the universe. Ryan Garcia, one of the biggest stars in all of boxing. How excited are you?
I'm super excited. I'm just blessed with this opportunity. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, over everything. And, you know, we're ready to do our job.
Thank you, Ryan Garcia. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night.
Thank you. Let's get it.